What's going on, XLs? All right, I got a fun one. I'm not gonna waste your time, so let's just get right into it. We're doing a Herald of Agony build, and we're gonna be making use of the Broken Elegy, which is a new staff from Suresh, the new boss in Mirage League. Uh, Minion damage, minion duration, fizz is extra. Yeah, I'll get that. When a minion dies, you get Rotten Bulwark. Essentially, think of that as exactly like Ward. It is a percentage of their maximum life that you get as a shield that absorbs 100% of damage up to the number that it gives. As you can see right here, I have a shield of 500 or 5,414. The other thing is Ceaseless Flesh summons a little zombie boy every second, and yeah, they last. I think the default duration on them is 5 seconds. This is a very low roll, 7 or 19 minimum 17. It makes them last like fuck it. We'll just look. We'll just look. We'll just look. What do we got? Of course it just says 5 seconds. Screw you. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It says cast 1.5. I don't know if I believe that, but whatever. Sure, why not? Okay. Doesn't really matter. What we're doing is we're going to be using Akuna's flesh to summon zombies, which in turn count as corpses, which trigger the staff. And so we're consuming a zombie we're going to just say every second. Uh, Important for this, you want to have your raised zombie have 100% increased maximum life. These are cheap as hell. I bought this with Curse on Hit and Aura Gems for like a divine. It's perfectly reasonable. Just get this. You do want Dex to be as high as possible. You don't really care about Evasion Energy Shield. It's too low. Cast speed, unimportant for this build. Um, Gym setup. We're doing Cyclone, Blade Fall, Chance to Poison, Cast while channeling, which is the big one. Probably should have started in there. Raise zombie and minion life. Just for shits and giggles, I will tell you that the minions at this spawn, they can be linked with gems inside the staff. Um, Also, if you notice on my Cyclone, it has supported by level 1 Withering Touch, which basically will give us permanent uptime of 15 stacks of Withered if you manage your Withering Step cooldown correctly. Uh, Other points of this build between those two is the Ashes of the Stars. You want to get one with 27%, or if you want to save money, which I know this is going to sound ironic, you get a 30% one, and then you don't have to get a 21, 23 Herald of Agony. Honestly, I think this was like 50C. Don't worry about it, just buy it. It's fine. Save some money, get a 27%. And Mother's Embrace. So, fun thing, this counts as spawning a minion. So it will then in turn trigger the effect of Mother's Embrace. Your minions use your flask when summoned, and it'll use 5 writhing jars. Same thing with cast while channeling. When it does the raise zombie, it also uses this. So we're going through charges. Let's see, you can like pretty quickly as you can see. Why are we doing this? Well, like I said, we're going Herald of Agony. We want to poison stuff on single target. Maintaining more than 40 virulent stacks requires you to poison basically once every server tick. So the math ends up being like basically you have to poison 30 times a second to maintain max virulence. Cyclone hits a lot. Blade Fall with 23% quality and a 27 ashes spawns a lot of lingering blades, poisons a lot, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, don't. I mean, sure, but yeah, no, don't worry about it. That's all you need to know. Uh, and but then you have the 21, 20. Actually, I think this is just a 20, 23. Yeah, you don't need the 21. Sorry, 23% quality on this. This plus ashes gets you to 12 withered first time they entered. And fun fact, if you're just, we're going to take this off so I'm not spawning 1,000 corpses. While we're spinning in the cyclone, sorry, you hit withered and you see, oh, it doesn't go on cooldown. What's going on? Just a little trick. Literally just put a move only somewhere. So while I'm cycling and you hit it and then you just hit left click in my case for move only and you see it goes on cooldown. As soon as it goes on cooldown, I hit it again. You just do it that over and over. That's how you maintain 15 stacks of withered on single target. Yes, I am running Necromancer. Yes, I have uh, my minions have 25% chance to apply wither on hit. This is only a 2% or a 2-second withered, so Agony Crawler, it's gonna stack like it's gonna maintain one basically. The Ceaseless minions, the Animate Guardian, they might do a couple. All they need to do basically between my minions, or not my minions, my zombies, my Ceaseless Flesh, and my Animate Guardian, I need to maintain 2 withered stacks between all of them. Herald of Agony will sustain 1, and doing the withered step with a 23 quality, 27 ashes gives me 12. So all I need to do is get 3, get 1 from Herald of Agony. Got to get 2 from the other. Uh, I supplemented that with Withering Touch on Cyclone, so I can actually do it. But even then, I think my attack is like 5 times a second, which isn't that high. Like it is a janky ass build, but it's so fun. I'll do a showcase. Don't worry. Uh, and so even then, even with 5 attacks per second, I'm only really maintaining 1 stack of withered, or sorry, 2 stacks of withered, because it lasts for 2 seconds. 5 times. You get what I'm saying. Anything else I need to like go over quick? Yes, actually. So this is the skill tree. You can see it. It's weird. Things to make note. I'm pretty sure it's right here. Forbidden Flesh. Sure, we'll look at that. We're using Forbidden Flesh, Forbidden Flame to get the Bringer of Ruin, which is the Herald notable from Elementalist, very important. Herald of Agony at this point is reserving 40%, and that's with a lot of reservation efficiency. I path and get it a lot. So, definitely needed. I don't really think you can do it without going Calamity, which is just, you just lose way too much damage. I'm sure you can then go like Lycia, but then, so, okay, the reason you don't go Lycia, I'll show it here now. We're going Nameless King, unaffected by poisons, extra ring slot. You probably saw I had 3 rings. This is how. But honestly, this is just a bonus. This is actually what we really wanted. The unaffected by poison. Like, obviously, yeah, you could get it on a ring, but we are also using the golden rules. So when we infect a poison, it gets reflected back onto us. Essentially, and so the reason you do this, for those who don't know, when you inflict the poison to yourself, that also counts as inflicting a poison when it comes to stacking virulence. So basically, every poison I inflict, I'm actually inflicting 2 poisons because I'm doing 1 on the enemy and 1 on myself, effectively doubling the rate, making it a lot easier to hit that 30 poisons per second, or per server. No, yeah, per second, 1 per server tick, sorry. Anything else I need to talk about here? Yes, impossible escape. So we're doing it for Supreme Ego. I am so sorry. I saw the build earlier today of the Super Ward build where they're using basically a Supreme Ego and the new Timeless Jewel to basically just have permanent uptime on Ward. So I don't know how expensive this is going to get, but it is very important for maintaining Writhing Jars stacks. Because you need these three right here. I get these because, like I said, I need a lot of reservation efficiency. For the longest time, I was only using two auras, and it just the build came online when I added precision and got that in there efficiently. But basically, you get the one charge for life, one charge for mana, and then another two for life mana on here. So that's uh, three for life, three for mana. Writhing Jars are hollow or are hybrid, so they are getting six charges or per 3 seconds. We also are pathing up here for getting some charge recovery, whatever. Or no, that's not charge recovery. Oh yeah, it is charge flash charges gained. For an extra one, so we're getting an extra two, so that's 8 per second. We're using a Megalomaniac with fasting for even more charges. Do I have one somewhere else? I don't think. I think that's all you need. And even fasting, like I can get away, you could get away with not using fasting if you have 20% reduced charges on all these flasks. Like that would technically be enough. It's just quality of life for like clearing purposes. Like on bosses, you don't need this if you have perfectly rolled jars. Like it's fine. Big thing for the cluster jewels is pure agony. We're running two of those. A lot of Herald of Agony builds, they will actually just basically go full cluster out because stacking virulence is insane. At level 28, we're getting basically 150 average flat fizz per virulence. So increasing that from base 40 to 60 through ashes and quality, and then an extra 10 here. Like the extra 10, that's 1500 flat fizz. It's insane. It's great. I've been going for 12 minutes. I'm talking too much. Anything else I need to like really hone in and say before we do a little quick map? I don't know. I think I kind of just I want to just let the build speak for itself. This is my first video for PoE guys, so you gotta bear with me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just found this cool build and I've been dying to show it off. I I have like one friend that plays PoE and I've just been talking his ear off nonstop about this build. So let's get in, let's fucking do this. I'll leave the path of building down below and uh yeah, let's just fucking go. I guess I'm still here, so I can just talk while doing this. Some other things that I didn't mention. So a lot of the things that I've tried on this build was recovery, like basically recover on kill because writhing worms, they have one health, so any amount of damage is going to kill them. I got it up to like 5% life on kill, and honestly, it wasn't doing that much. My agony, Herald of Agony, worm boy, crawler, whatever you call it, he was killing them too fast for me to actually get the effect of it. So I switched it to on hit. So life gain on hit, mana gained on hit, and then I got a little bit of leech life. But then what that let me basically, because I didn't worry about me killing them anymore, that let me free up some stuff on my Animate Guardian, gave him a Grave Bind, and I have a replica Victorios. So basically now me and my minions sustain frenzy charges, which is great DPS increase for the Herald of Agony. And there's the map. So yeah. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to say? Or do I want to just fucking put this out there and let the world say what they say about it? I think that's what we're gonna do, boys. Thank you so much for watching if you are actually watching. This Mirage League is so great. I love the league. I got tons of crazy build ideas. I don't play meta stuff. Obviously, I'm freaking a writhing jar. But my first character, total trash, by the way. Spell Slinger, Hex Blast of Havoc. Do not recommend. Tried to go the worm or the exploding frogs shit. Yeah, don't just ignore that. This is so much fun. Funnest build I've had in a long time, and I got so many more ideas. I hope to be making some more videos. Look forward to the feedback, and I want to do a huge shout out to Surgeon General. Dude, you are the reason this build is now here. Your Worm Blaster, the Imp, is that what it was called? Sorry. The Mana Worm Blaster, Herald of Ice. Fucking perfect. Love it. All right, I'm rambling on. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.